The opinions expressed by the hosts and co-hosts of this program does not necessarily reflect the views of TGON Radio and TVH Group of Networks.
TGON and AspMedia brings you Asphere's Cafe. The cafe is now open.
Good day, everyone, and welcome to the cafe. Today is Tuesday, December 9, 2025, and yes, we are back with another episode of Asphere's Cafe with yours truly, Cairo. So, you may be wondering, where is Dreamcar in this episode? Well, unfortunately, he is busy at the moment, so he will not be joining our cafe today. So, he will be back tomorrow. Without any further ado, actually, before I continue, how are you all doing so far? And thanks to those who have been sending prayers that I will be getting better. And here we are. So yeah, I'm getting way better now. Or I mean, I am feeling much better now than the last few days. So yeah, first I'm slowly getting back to business, ladies and gents. So without any further ado now, let's start with the tech cafe now. So let's see what can we cover, and I'm going to be closing my Viva Vaulty, and we'll be switching the break for this episode. So here we are. And I'm going to drag the window there, and yeah, let's start. So let's see what we have here we can cover today. Okay, interesting. Google Zero looks like it is already under investigation by the European Union. So that is our first topic and the headline that we will be discussing. So let's get the screen share up right now. Alright, ladies and gents, here it is. So this is coming from The Verge, and before that, let me check if it's excuse me. Before that, let me just check if we are actually I need to put in full screen for a moment. Alright, here it is. So here it is. This is coming from The Verge. Google is under investigation by the European Union, and it is paywall, but who cares? I'm just going to bypass it right here. So, yep, Google is under investigation by the European Union over concerns that it breached competition rules by imposing restrictions on web publishers and YouTube creators to gain an unfair advantage over other AI companies. Concerns outlined by the European Commission include using content from web publishers for features like AI overviews and AI mode in search, and feeding YouTube content into Google's generative AI models, all while failing to provide appropriate compensation or the ability to refuse such use of their content. These concerns are tied to the existential threat of Google Zero, the moment in which Google search no longer refers users to third-party sites, thereby starving them of traffic and revenue. The Commission will investigate the capacity for web publishers to keep their content out of Google's AI features without losing access to search, something that may are dependent on for users' traffic. It notes that YouTube's policies allow Google to train on uploaded content while banning its use to train rival AI models. The European Union says the probe is being carried out as a matter of priority. There is no official deadline for the investigation. If Google is found to have breached the bloc's competition laws, it could face fines of up to 10% of its global annual revenue. Google's parent company Alphabet reported annual revenue of $350 billion in 2024, placing potential fines as high as $35 billion. European Competition Commissioner Teresa Ribera said in an announcement, reading quote, "A free and democratic society depends on diverse media, open access to information, and a vibrant creative landscape. These values are central to who we are as Europeans. AI is bringing remarkable innovation and many benefits for people and businesses across Europe, but this progress cannot come at the expense of the principles at the heart of our societies." That's the quote there. So, well, what will be the effect for Google, right, and with the European Union? So, what we just saw in what we just learned is that they're scraping content. If if my memory serves me right, they're scraping content, and I don't think this is a good thing. And of course, you will know that Google is a big tech company, so this is not looking good for Google. So what do you think about the European Union suing Google, or potentially suing Google with its investigation of Google Zero? What do you guys think about this news? So let us know in the comment section down below. Alright, let's move on to the next one, and let's see what else we can talk about. If you can give me a moment or two. All right, we have another one, and well, if you recall that ChatGPT will soon be having ads on its free version of the tier. Well, don't panic, because if you use Google Gemini, you don't have plans to put advertisements for now. So this is according to 95 Google. A recent report claims that Google is preparing to inject its ever more popular Gemini AI tools with advertisements, but Google is adamant that there are no plans for ads in Gemini. A report today from Adweek claims that Google has told advertising clients that it plans to bring ads to its AI chatbot Gemini sometime in 2026, separate from existing ads from an AI mode and AI overviews. Google denies this is happening. In a tweet, Google's Dan Taylor, Vice President of Global Ads, says that there are no ads in the Gemini app and there are no current plans to change that. Taylor also claims that the report is based on uninformed, anonymous sources who are making inaccurate claims. Google's liaison account reiterated this, saying here, quote, "In short, there are no ads in the Gemini app and there are no current plans to change that. Ads are available in AI overviews in the US and are expanding to more English-speaking countries. We continue to test ads in AI mode." That's the quote. So, while there will be no ads for Gemini, we do know that there will be ads coming to AI overview. So if you search it up on Google, I'm pretty sure whatever the search term you're looking for, the AI overview will come up right away. So eventually, if you use it a lot, you're gonna get ads. You are going to get ads very soon. So, besides that, Google has no plans to inject ads on the Gemini app, at least for now, following the recent or not too long ago report that OpenAI is planning to inject ads into its chatbot, which is ChatGPT. So, for now, no ads for Gemini app, but not surprised that Google is already planning to put ads on its AI overviews. Wonder how that goes. So let us know in the comment section down below in what do you think about this. Do you think Google should not inject ads in its chatbot or Gemini? I would love to know. Okay, let's see what else we have here as we keep going with more headlines to talk here. Alright, we have some AI related news, and that is this time we're going to be talking about Anthropic. So, yup, Anthropic is bringing Code to Stack. And, well, it is paywall, which I'm going to bypass it because I need to report this anyway. So, we're going to be quick here. So, Stack users can now access Anthropic's code directly in Stack by tagging Day on coding related messages and threads. The new feature is launching today in beta as a research preview. So we will be opening a new tab so you can get the idea how it is going to look like. So, okay, it looks like they took it down, I guess. Anyway, continuing here, we don't know how that looks like since I'm in a reading mode for on Brave, because again the article is behind the paywall, but we can still read it in the reading mode to bypass the paywall. But anyway, continuing here, when Day is tagged, it will not automatically scan the message to see if it's a coding task, and if so, route it to Day code using the context from the release stack thread and the code repositories you have authenticated in Day code. Slack users can also directly tell Day that a request is a coding task. For instance, you could ask Day to investigate a bug report you're discussing in Slack without needing to manually copy all of the context into Day code. The new feature is part of the existing Day app for Slack, which previously acted as an in-app chatbot. So there's no need to download anything new if you already have it, but you will need to have the web version of Day code set up with the code repositories you want to use. So this expansion of the Day Slack app arrives just a few weeks after Anthropic launched its new Day Opus 4.5 model. Anthropic claims the latest version of Day surpasses Google Gemini 3, whose overall high benchmarks rattled the industry around its release, in coding specifically, but it's still facing some safety and security issues. For instance, early tests showed Opus 4.5 only refused 78% of requests to create malware and other malicious code, which we did talk about not too long ago on the show. So there you go. And well, good news for developers who are using this Stack app. And yeah, the thing I have to say to those who are using Anthropic, well, this is a good thing, I would say, to say the least. So this is going to be a useful tool. So what do you think about this, ladies and gents? Let us know in the comment section down below. And well, we got plenty to cover. Alright, sorry about that. Alright, we have another one and to talk about, and yup, Adobe Premiere's YouTube Shorts editor, and that is going to be under Premiere Monkey here. So this is coming from 95 Google, and again, there's a catch. If you're planning to use that app, it is only available for iOS for now. So this is aimed for those who are doing YouTube Shorts, as I'm seeing here. So Adobe recently launched a mobile app aimed at editors on the go. It falls under the same Premiere Monkey here that its more powerful desktop program goes by, but it offers a more streamlined experience with smaller displays in mind. That app was announced in September 2025 with the promise of an Android version in tow. After announcing that the Adobe Premiere app would bring an official partnership with YouTube for a shorts-focused editor, the company has finally begun rolling the tool out. The Premiere app will house a new section built with short-form YouTube videos in mind. The company notes that the suite will house exclusive templates, transitions, and effects built for the platform. The app should make creating videos easier as it provides some specific export options for YouTube Shorts, which should allow for faster uploads. So what does the YouTube Shorts creation tool do? Well, this is what it can do. It can provide exclusive effects and transitions, ready-to-use templates and transitions, and it will let users create and reuse original templates, and finally share to YouTube in just a few taps. So that is all what they can expect with this, and honestly this is interesting. So if we look at bits of the video here, you can see this is how their template looks like, and the UI too. So that is pretty interesting so far. So that is the Adobe Premiere's the new YouTube Shorts tool, which you can use to edit directly inside the app. Again, this is currently only available for iOS, and I would say this is going to be good, and it's going to be aimed for Shorts creators out there. So if you're going to invest much heavily in this is going to be a must. But again, keep that in mind. It is only going to be on iOS as of this time. But either way, let us know in the comment section down below. What do you think about this? Do you think you will use their tool to create YouTube Shorts? Let us know. Alright, well. It looks like Facebook and Instagram users in European Union will soon be seeing fewer personal ads. I think this is a good thing. And once again, it's paywall, and I don't know why, but I'm going to bypass this either way. So, well, you know what? What if I check? Hold on. What if I check my Viva Vaulty? Yeah, what if I check Viva Vaulty if I can bypass this paywall? Because everything I would want to cover is behind paywall nowadays. And yeah, man. But we're still gonna cover it regardless. Let's see if I can access it on my Viva Vaulty just fine. Okay, I can scroll, it seems. Alright, looks like I can scroll just fine on my main browser. So my Brave browser is not doing its job. So yeah, everything behind is paywall if I use Brave. So yeah, I guess this will bypass the issue here. Let me just switch browsers real quick. Here we go. So here it is, and where was I again? So yep, as you're seeing here, Facebook and Instagram users will in European Union will be seeing fewer personal ads, or I should say they're going to let EU users see fewer personal ads, and this is good, to be honest. So this is coming from The Verge. Meta will soon give Instagram and Facebook users in the European Union the option to limit personalized ads in an effort to comply with the blog's tech rules. The European Commission announced that the new advertising options will be rolled out in January 2026, and this is the first time that such a choice is offered on Meta's social networks. The EU Commission said, with a quote, Meta will give users the effective choice between consenting to share all their data and seeing fully personalized advertising, and opting to share less personal data for an experience with more limited personalized advertising. That's the quote. These upcoming changes are the result of the close dialogue between the EU and Meta, and the blog will assess the the uptake and user impact of the new ad model following its rollout next month. The new advertising options are being introduced in response to Meta being slapped with a 200 million euros or about $266 million fine in April for breaching the Digital Markets Act that requires consumers to have the choice to limit how much of their data is used for advertising. The penalty was issued after Facebook and Instagram forced users to either pay a subscription fee to remove ads or consent to having their personal data used for ad-supported versions of the platforms. So there you go. That's the response to EU's fine, and honestly, Facebook should expand it outside the European Union because we all knew the scrutiny behind Facebook and Meta nowadays. So I say this is a good thing, but if this gets expanded to outside European Union, that will be good too. So let us know in the comment section down below, and what are your thoughts on this? And yup. Well. If you thought this couldn't get worse when OpenAI is planning to inject ads on ChatGPT, well, this quickly backfired as OpenAI has disabled ad-like app promotions in ChatGPT. So this is coming from The Verge once again. OpenAI has turned off some promotional app messages in ChatGPT after users complained that the chatbot was showing them ads. In a post on X, OpenAI's Chief Research Officer, Mark Chen, said that the company is working to improve the experience after showing ChatGPT users in app messages promoting companies like Peloton and Target, and that this kind of suggestion has now been disabled. Chen said, quote, "I agree that anything that feels like an ad needs to be handled with care, and we fell short. We're also looking at better control so you can dial this down or off if you don't find it useful." The withdrawal comes after ChatGPT users, including some who are subscribed to the chatbot's paid Pro and Plus plans, shared screenshots of promotional messages that were appearing underneath unrelated chats, encouraging them to find a fitness class and shop for home and groceries after they could be chatting, or they would be chatting with the app about XAI and BitLocker. These promotional messages link users to apps for Peloton and Target that are integrated directly within the ChatGPT service. An unnamed company spokesperson told TechCrunch last week that these messages were part of OpenAI's test for servicing apps in ChatGPT, pointing to plans announced in October to suggest apps when they're relevant to the conversation. In response to one complaint on X, OpenAI data engineer Daniel Lully said the promotional messages are not ads because there's no financial component, but acknowledged that the lack of relevancy makes it a bad, confusing experience. In another message, Lully said the messages were designed to boost the organic discovery of partner apps within ChatGPT, which in turn entices users to keep using the chatbot instead of switching over to another apps. So you can see the post over on X. This is coming from Benjamin Keraker, and this is what he said. "I am in ChatGPT paid plus subscription, asking about Windows BitLocker, and it's effing showing me ads to shop at Target." You can see right there. Well, this is technically a suggestion, but you can see the screenshot right there if we open it in a new tab right there. But either way, it does show a Target suggestion that you should shop for groceries, and yeah, this quickly backfired. So you can see right here, he was asking on how to. He was asking about the BitLocker, right? And look at this, shop for home and groceries, and well, this is what he said in the last line. "Yeah, screw this, lose all your users." So that's concerning, we're saying here. So, The Verge has reached out to OpenAI to confirm if it's removing all or just some of the apps suggested in ChatGPT, which they have yet to, which they have yet to, how do I say this? Which they have yet to reply to the publication as of this time. Concerns around ads being added to ChatGPT are understandable, given the pressure OpenAI is under to deliver profits. The company reportedly hit $12 billion in annualized revenue this summer, but is expected to burn $115 billion through 2029 and has pledged to spend more than $1 trillion to meet its goal of building super intelligent AI. Most of OpenAI's revenue currently comes from API licenses and user subscriptions, but according to a Financial Times report in October, only 5% of ChatGPT's 800 million users are actually paying for the service. I mean, let's be real here. Who is actually paying the subscription for a chatbot, right? Anyway, aside from the very ad-like presentation of these app promotions, there are a lot of relevance to the ChatGPT conversations they were appearing in sparked frustration among users that OpenAI had finally introduced ads to the service. Excuse me. ChatGPT head Nick Turley responded to the backlash, insisting that there are no live tests for ads on the service, and that any screenshots you have seen are either not real or not ads. Turley does not specify which, if any, of the ChatGPT app promotion messages shared online are fake. So yeah, well, this is definitely not sitting well for users, huh? Anyway, what do you think about this headline? Honestly, I'm not surprised, and I want to see the comments there. Sounds like a spot-on definition for advertising. Caught between a rock and a hard place. Sooner than later, ChatGPT will start pushing ads to users. OpenAI needs to make money. Damage control. Yeah, they really backfired, huh? Anyway, let us know in the comment section down below. And do you really think OpenAI should implement ads? Because for me, I don't think so. And one more thing before I forget, they more than $1 trillion for building super intelligent AI. This is why we are seeing RAM, GPU, storage, even SSD soon. And yeah, they're going all in for AI because of this. And honestly, I'm frustrated still. I'm still frustrated, to be honest. Alright, it is now 2 minutes before 7 o'clock in the evening, as we will have more tech topics and headlines right here on Asphere's Coffee. But our sponsors, we have Delsa, Asphere Appliances, Dream Cards Pizza, Coffee, Central Simplus, Melody Mart, and always grocery. So don't go anywhere. We will be right back after the break. Stay along with us. We'll be back.
Ito ang TGON Cool FM, ang inyong himpilan, ang inyong tahanan.
If for the cheaper, and that is the intention. At Asphere Appliance, you want to buy the super appliance. Asphere Appliance, cheaper and still quality pop up. Asphere Appliances, if you want to buy at a discounted price at Asphere Appliances.
One time, there's a confrontation about sushi and pizza, but then there was a solution.
Bro, I said let's get sushi.
No way. Pizza beats raw fish every time.
Why not both? Gooey cheese, spicy mayo, seaweed, salmon. Introducing Sushi Baked Pizza.
Whoa.
Creamy, savory, sushi-inspired toppings baked on a perfect crust. Sushi Baked Pizza. 9-inch at 250, 11-inch at 450. Only at Dream Cards Pizza. We make pizza the Dream Cards way.
You paid this time.
No way. You wanted sushi?
Call 141-9191 for deliveries.
Dream Cars Pizza. We make pizza the dream cars way. Call 141-9191 for deliveries. Also available, Dream Cars Frozen Pizza in supermarkets near you.
Dream Car Karaoke po, tuwing pagising mo sa umaga, kailangan mo ng kapeng gigisingin ka sa tapang at sarap.
Tikman ang lasa ng bayan sa bagong Kapinoy Coffee.
Tama-tama lang ang tapang at sarap.
Tikman na ang lasa ng bayan sa bagong Kapinoy Coffee. If it's coffee, it's Kapinoy Coffee.
Masarap na coffee. If it's coffee, it's Kapinoy Coffee.
Also available, Kapinoy Coffee 3-in-1 and Pure Creme. Bili na sa inyong mga suking tindahan.
Kapinoy Coffee. If it's coffee, it's Kapinoy Coffee from FVS Manufacturing Corporation.
Hi there, I'm Stella, your karaoke assistant. And in the world of consumers out there, there's a perfect choice for you.
Introducing Neo Plus and Neo Max, the super system with over a terabyte full of HD quality songs with a vast variety of genres to choose from. The consumer's choice for the best system for rentals with easy upgrade system. Neo Plus and Neo Max, only at Cinetron Synth Plus. Reimagine karaoke with FPS 3.
Stella here. We have exclusive deals when you buy our Neo Plus and Neo Max. We will give a special discounted price up to 50% off for our first 50 customers. Available now at all service centers near you.
New, ang sarap ng onigiri sa Melody Mart. Ang sarap ng onigiri sa Melody Mart. Ang sarap ng onigiri sa Melody Mart. Ang sarap ng onigiri sa Melody Mart.
Subukan niyo na ang Melody Mart Onigiris. Maraming feelings na pwedeng pagpilian. May classics, locals, at premium feelings na suwag magpapasaya ng sanyo.
Overload onigiri sa Melody Mart. Overload onigiri sa Melody Mart.
Bikin, meron rin tayong Overload Onigiris na mas pinalaki, mas maraming feelings.
Price starts at 55 pesos. Bumili na ng onigiri sa Melody Mart.
Melody Mart Onigiris. Price starts at 55 pesos. Available in Melody Mart outlets nationwide.
Melody Mart Group brings you the newest and affordable grocery chain in the Philippines. Always Grocery. Opening its first outlet at Bridgetown, Pasig City near One Media Park on December 10. Basta sa Always panalo.
Other na sa LC Donald's Delivery. Other na sa Chicken LC Dough, Chicken Spicy Lelsy Dough, Lelsy Dough Coca-Cola Loyal Orange at Sprite, Lelsy Dough French Fries, at lahat ay other. Download na sa Lock Donald's Delivery app. Tumawag sa 2800100929. Visit from lockdonaldsdelivery.com.ph. Available 24/7. Other na sa LC Donald's Delivery. Download na sa Google Play Store at Apple App Store.
Ang mga antivirus germs yan, madumi ang coronavirus. Mag-TGF rubbing alcohol para tanggalin ang virus ang germ protection. Mag-TGF rubbing alcohol, tunay sa proteksyon. Isopropyl alcohol is been generic name of TGF rubbing alcohol. If symptoms persist, consult your doctor.
Select a birthday 3-in-1 ice cream. Siyam na piso lang. Mas happy ka arawan.
All new FOF BTN Conditioner. Remove ng buhol hair fill. Tinanggal na ang brand X Conditioner. Pag shampoo lang, kulang, mag FOF BTN Conditioner from FOF BTN brand products.
Orange na kaya masarap ang feelings ng soft drink na masarap naman mag-Loyal Orange na kaya mga laro sa Minecraft kaman. Mag-Loyal Orange masarap ng soft drink. Ng Pinas maglalaro ng basketball. Mag-Loyal Orange na nakakakulitan.
Mas laro sa Minecraft Gamer, mag-Loyal Orange na. Mas laro na masayang inumin ng soft drink ng Pinas.
Si Freya ito, ang dumi ng buhok, mag-Joyce Shampoo. para tanggalin ng dumi ng buhok with regular use versus non-conditioning shampoo. Mag-LeJoyce shampoo, mabango na buhok, LeJoyce shampoo, sachet na! LeJoyce shampoo, sachet mabango na sa buhok. Creative visualization only.
Si Sarah po, ang hinampas nila ng sahig. Ito naman mag-Enerbon para hindi sakitin ang mga gagawa ng natin. Sarah Guardian Post Office. Ang sakitin, mag-Enerbon user.
Alagang Unilap yan.
Promo duration of May 4th, 2025 to May 4th, 2027. Per DOHUHSRR permit number 161 series of 2025. Multivitamins has been generic name of Enerbon. If symptoms persist, consult your doctor. New TGF hot dog. Para iluluto sa hotdog nyo, luto na. Kaya mga bata sa hotdog. Para cheese dog, na. New TGF hotdog. 40 pesos lang.
No matter how you wash your body, there remains dirt inside you. So
Drink FOFBTN pineapple juice.
every day. It's fiber enriched. It's like giving your inner body a shower.
Drink FOFBTN pineapple juice.
New TGF, soda crackers, all cracker soda, eating soda crackers. New TGF, soda crackers, grab up now as 30 pesos SRP.
Philippine Nationwide of Manila, Cebu and Davao. Sky Air Blue, Philippine Air Guard. In the Philippines for Manila, Batangas, Baguio, and Dagupan. Cebu Iloilo Calibo, and Davao, Iligan, Ozamiz, and Zamboanga. From Enjoy It Airplane, Philippines Air Guard, your airplane of the sky.
Low battery. Discharge of your phone. No, wait. Alcatel One Touch. Phone screen. Touch of RAM 5 GB and phone storage 64 GB. Alcatel One Touch in the Philippines. Alcatel One Touch. Phone screen of app launcher.
Sa paghirap na sa mga ubo. Mag-FOFBTN Liquid Gel. With triple formula para sa paghirap sa ubo. Huwag uubuin, mag-FOFBTN Liquid Gel. Ang dumi yun ng ipin. Nasira na ang ipin nyo. Bawal magkain ng chocolate. Bagong FOFBTN Toothpaste Maximum Cavity, para tanggalin ang chocolate, at walang dumi sa ngipin, walang kakainin ng chocolate. Tapos na ang pagsisipilyo. Sa FOFBTN Toothpaste Maximum Cavity, also available for FOFBTN Toothbrush, mula sa FOFBTN brand products.
Tulong pagigising, alas 3 ng hapon. Itong paglalagay ng sa hapon, mas mainit. Magnolia, Ice Cream Halo Hollow, Tropical Fruits. At Bean, pwedeng huwag mainit sa Pilipinas. Malamig na. Magnolia, Ice Cream Halo Hollow. Ang mga buting hapon. Mas hapon sa halo-halo. Magnolia, Ice Cream Halo Halo. 71 piso lang sa suking tindahan.
Mag TGF Root Beer, para kaya masarap ng root beer sobra inom. Sarap. Sobra sa root beer. Mag TGF Root Beer 23 pesos lang. TGF Root Beer is now available of TGF supermarkets, grocery stores nationwide.
Aray, sakit yan, natusok-tusok. Magpuskupan para natusok sa tiyan para mawala ng sakit tiyan. Para mawala ang sakit tiyan, and this fast is 9 minutes. Magpuskupan tiyan magaling.
Hyoscine and butyl bromide has been generic name of Buscopan. If symptoms persist, consult your doctor.
TGF corn beef, kaya magluluto na kayo sa pagkain. Mapagong TGF corn beef, kaya masarap na ang corn beef sa TGF. Mapagong TGF corn beef, masaya ang buhay na sa corn beef. TGF corn beef, na masaya ang corn beef. Magbagong TGF corn beef, masarap 17 pesos lang SRP. Bagong TGF corn beef.
Finger and clover, they go together. Finger and clover, my love affair. Lahat sisimutin, sarap ay uubusin. Lover ng clover, my clover finger.
Simot sarap kasama ang clover.
Panalangin ko sa habang buhay.
Si Freya po. Mga bata sa merienda ni nanay, mag-Iden cheese. Mas pinasarap sa bawat kagat. Para masarap ang cheese, www.idenphilippines.com. Kay sarap ng umaga with Iden.
Puro gana. Bakit kaya walang gana? Inubos ang gana ng DHA dahil mag-Lactum 3+. Kayo mga DHA para panatag, para sa 100% nourished kid. Mag-Lactum 3+ na. Lactum 3+ is not suitable for infant feeding, is not a breast milk substitute. Lagi na nangupla na hihilo at baka mawala na yan. Amenia yan. Mag-TGF Armenia, puno ng mga dugo para hindi ubusin ng dugo ng iron. Ibalik ang sigla ng dugo, mag-TGF Armenia, araw-araw.
From TGF Pharmaceutical.
Folic acid has been generic name of TGF Armenia. If symptoms persist, consult your doctor.
Pakinisan ang unit. Puti na makabibihag. Kapino kita akong panit.
Di mapagkakailang alagang silka.
Ang kutis nating mga Filipina, alagang silka. Nakakaputi ang papaya enzymes at pampabata ng skin ang vitamin E. Sa buong Pilipinas, may silka. Mas magandang kutis, mas confident. That's Silka Skinspiration.
Alagang papaya, alagang silka. Mula sa FOFBTN Brand Products Incorporated.
PDM.
Ito ang TGON Cool FM, ang inyong himpilan, ang inyong tahanan.
Music that makes you feel good. Asphere Radio.
Welcome back to Asphere's Cafe. It is now 7:30 p.m. as we continue to talk about tech stuff and more right here on Asphere's Cafe. Now, before that, there has been crazy shit happening between Warner Brothers, and yes, we all knew that Netflix has announced that they will acquire Warner Brothers Discovery. So, it turns out Paramount Skydance isn't too happy with the news because they are planning to have a hostile takeover next. So, let's have a screen share right there. Alright, here it is. This is coming from The Verge. Paramount has launched a $108.4 billion hostile takeover bid for Warner Brothers Discovery, calling Netflix a $3 billion arrangement to purchase the entertainment giant studios and streaming service in fear. The Paramount proposal, unlike Netflix, would also include the linear networks owned by Warner Brothers Discovery. Oh my god, no! No, please no! But anyway, let's continue. Paramount says it still offers a superior alternative to the Netflix transaction, citing the potential for a long regulatory approval process with, with an uncertain outcome. In an interview, with CNBC's David Faber, Paramount Chairman and CEO David Ellison dodged a question about whether his father, Larry Ellison, will sell shares to fund the offer. Regulatory filings spotted by Axios indicate that Affinity Partners, the private equity firm founded by President Donald Trump's son-in-law, Jared Kushner, is also part of Paramount's bid. So this is their justification on why they should acquire Warner Brothers Discovery instead of Netflix. So this is the chart compared to Netflix. Obviously, Paramount wants to acquire 100% of Warner Brothers Discovery, which includes linear networks. And for the cash consideration, it would be $30 each of it, like all of them, $30 each per share, which includes cash consideration, total consideration, and total offer value. And for the value certainty, all cash proposal for entire company provides clear value certainty, while Netflix last certainty of value, I don't care. Closing certainty, Paramount has a clear path to regulatory approval and provides a superior closing certainty and protections for Warner Brothers Discovery shareholders. Much more challenging approvals and later outside dates underscores proposals regulatory uncertainty and within 12 months. Well, we'll see, because again, this is up to them if they're gonna approve. So let's read the full statement from Paramount. Reading here, quote, Paramount, a Skydance corporation, today announced it has commenced on an all-cash tender offer to acquire all of the outstanding shares of Warner Brothers Discovery Incorporated for $30 per share in cash. Paramount's proposed transaction is for the entirety of Warner Brothers Discovery, including the global network segment. Paramount's strategically and financially compelling offer to Warner Brothers Discovery shareholders provides a superior alternative to the Netflix transaction, which offers inferior and uncertain value and exposes Warner Brothers Discovery shareholders to a protracted multi-jurisdictional regulatory clearance process with an uncertain outcome, along with a complex and volatile mix of equity and cash. The Paramount offer for the entirety of Warner Brothers Discovery provides shareholders $18 billion more in cash than the Netflix consideration. Warner Brothers Discovery's board of directors' recommendation of the Netflix transaction over Paramount's offer is based on an illusory prospective validation of global networks that is unsupported by the business fundamentals and encumbered by high levels of financial leverage assigned to the entity. David Ellison, chairman and CEO of Paramount, said, Warner Brothers Discovery shareholders deserve an opportunity to consider our superior all-cash offer for the shares in the entire company. Our public offer, which is on the same terms we provide to the Warner Brothers Discovery Board of Directors in private, provides superior value and a more certain and quicker path to completion. We believe the Warner Brothers Discovery Board of Directors are pursuing an inferior proposal which exposes shareholders to a mix of cash and stock and uncertain future trading value of the global networks in your cable business and a challenging regulatory approval process. We are taking our offer directly to shareholders to give them the opportunity to act in their own best interest and maximize the of shares. That's their statement, or just our full justification on why they want to acquire full shares of Warner Bros. Discovery instead of Netflix. So WBT said it will carefully review and consider Paramount's offer, adding that the company's board is not modifying its regulation with respect to the agreement with Netflix, according to Variety. Paramount's lawyers wrote a letter to Warner Bros. Discovery after the company rejected 3 of its offers, raising questions about the fairness of the bidding process and alleging that it favors a single bidder, as reported by CNBC. David Ellison said during an interview with CNBC on Monday that Netflix merger with Warner Bros. Discovery would create a company with unprecedented market power, claiming that it will hurt consumers, Hollywood, and the creative community. Trump commented on Netflix's plan to acquire Warner Brothers on Sunday, saying the deal couldn't be a problem and that he will be involved in the decision to approve it. Filings seen by the New York Times state that Netflix would pay a $5.8 billion fee to Warner Bros. Discovery if its deal doesn't go through, while Warner Bros. Discovery will pay Netflix $2.8 billion if it accepts an unsolicited offer instead. There you have it, guys. And honestly, the fact that they want to acquire all of the shares of Warner Bros. Discovery, including its global network selling. Yeah, this is not good. This is not good luck, in my opinion, because look what's happening to Nickelodeon feeds around across the world. They have been delocalizing its feeds, and then they are globalizing just to have a textless shit, and even channels are closing on to, like, even their non-core focus channels like Game One in France. Yeah, they're getting fucked with this closure thanks to Paramount's guidance, and this is why I disguise Paramount's guidance from acquiring Warner Brothers further, because I am too worried that they're gonna close the networks down, and they're like, oh, we want to save money. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I don't really want Paramount's guidance to acquire Warner Brothers. You are already in a not so good state of the company right now. I'm looking at you, Paramount's guidance. Okay, this is not good. What do you think about this news, guys? Because honestly, I'm disappointed that Paramount is doubling down with a hostile takeover, and please, for the love of God, this should not happen. Because honestly, I'm already quite happy with the news that Netflix is going to acquire Warner Brothers to strengthen their library, and yeah, I would say this is a good thing, to be honest. But at the same time, I mean, I understand the concerns, but still, anything but Paramount, okay? Anything but Paramount's guidance. Come on, really? That's all I can say about this. But wait, we're not done yet, because we still have a lot of related headlines to what's going on with Warner Brothers, and this is the second one to talk about. And yes, Netflix CEO made a visit to the White House before buying Warner Brothers, and that is Ted Sarandos. So, looks like it is a paywall. I don't know if I can bypass this. Let's see. Okay, I can bypass it. Alright, so there we go. Anyway, so here it is. In November, Ted Sarandos, Netflix co-CEO, made a trip to the White House for a lengthy meeting with Donald Trump. According to Bloomberg, they do discuss a number of topics, but chief among them was Netflix's plan to bid on Warner Brothers. At the end of their conversation, Sarandos felt that Netflix wouldn't face immediate opposition from the White House. This week, Netflix successfully won bidding war for Warner, offering $82.7 billion. It's well known that Paramount and its CEO Dave Ellison were eager to acquire the historic studio and the streaming assets. Ellison and his father, Larry Ellison, have close ties to the White House, and as part of their pitch to Warner, suggested that only they were in a position to overcome the regulatory hurdles of further media consolidation. Sarandos seems to have rightly believed that the Ellisons overestimated their political club. And despite some public efforts to turn the White House against that deal, Netflix won out for now. There is, of course, still a chance that Paramount could launch a hostile takeover effort, which they did, which we did cover it just a while ago, which they did, or that the Justice Department could try and scuttle the deal. Nothing is guaranteed yet. So there you go. That is the note that is the headline that everyone needs to know, that they did visit the White House before announcing that they are interested in buying Warner Brothers, pretty much. And aside from that, this is coming from GSM Arena. U.S. President Donald Trump is certain that he will have a final say in the final decision, which will be finalized or expected to be finalized in the next 12 to 18 months. So Trump voiced his opinion prior to hosting the Kennedy Center Honors Ceremony last night in Washington, D.C., claiming that he will be involved in the decision, while also stating that it's a lot of market share. So we will have to see what happens. There you go. That is the Netflix and Warner Brothers situation right here on Asphere's Cafe, and we are not done talking about it, because in the next episode or future episodes, we will have updates on what's on the development between Warner Brothers acquisition from Netflix. So stay tuned for that, and be sure to subscribe to Asphere's Cafe's YouTube channel to stay up to date with the new episodes of Asphere's Cafe. And of course, to the viewers, we now have our own radio station, that is As Radio or ASD Radio, which is where our show is being aired on right now, and that's also on Gold FM, which is still its main home. But ASP Radio is also the second main home for Asphere's coverage. So if you're interested in listening to ASP Radio, head over to bit.ly/ASP Radio Live. That is bit.ly/ASP Radio Live to listen to our radio station, that is As Radio, where we offer the latest and greatest hits and the hot talk shows in prime time. And that is the Netflix and Warner Brothers situation right here on Asphere's coverage. Alright, before I continue, let me check my messages real quick. Give me a minute or two or so. Alright, looks like my sister on Messenger texted me earlier because I did text her that they were saying something. Give me a moment. Give me a moment, guys. I'm gonna like step up for it. Oh, they have stickers there, huh? Alright, I'm back now, and well, no one wants to use their Copilot products, and we knew this was coming despite Microsoft's huge marketing in Copilot, and yeah, no one is interested, ladies and gentlemen, and here it is. This is coming from Windows Central. If there's one thing that classifies Microsoft under CEO Satya Nadella's tenure, it's a general inability to connect with customers. Microsoft shut down its retail arm quietly over the past few years, closed up shop on mountains of consumer products, while drifting haphazardly from tech fad to tech fad. From blockchain to metaverse and now to artificial intelligence, Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella can't seem to prioritize effectively, and the cracks are starting to shine through. A recent report from The Information detailed how Microsoft's internal AI efforts are going awry with cut forecasts and sales goals for its Azure AI products across the board. The information said that Microsoft salespeople are struggling to meet goals owing to a complete lack of demand. Microsoft denied the reports, but it can't deny market share growth trends, all of which point to Google Gemini surging ahead. And God knows, Google is the most popular search engine, so of course, normies are going to use Gemini. They're going to use Google products. So what are we expecting here? So if you can see how is it doing, when we're seeing the first place in the usage chart for this month, which is December 3, you can see ChatGPT is in the first place, excluding Copilot. Yeah, their market share is big. I mean it. When I say big, I mean it. 61.3% or 61.30%, and it went up 7% for estimated quarterly user growth. While Copilot or Microsoft Copilot is sitting at 14.10% for its market share, and only 2% of growth. And Google Gemini is in third place with 13.40% of its market share. And look at the numbers, 12% of estimated quarterly user growth. For the Perplexity, it is sitting at the fourth place with 6.40%, and it went up 4% of its estimated quarterly user growth. Blue AI went up 3.80%, it is sorry, not went up, but Included AI is sitting in its fifth place with its market share of 3.80% and 14% for its estimated quarterly user growth. While X growth is sitting at 0.60% and it went up 6% for its estimated quarterly user growth. And finally, DeepSeek, which we did talk about last January when they wanted to beat ChatGPT. Yeah, it was wild that we talked about DeepSeek last January, which is only the beginning of 2025. But either way, DeepSeek is in the last place, sitting at 0.20%, and it went up 10% for its estimated quarterly user growth. There are reams of research that suggest agentic AI tools require human intervention at a frequency ratio that makes them cost ineffective, but Microsoft seems unbothered that its tools are fully conceived. In any case, OpenAI is supposedly going to launch future models of ChatGPT early in attempts to combat the rise of Google Gemini. So there you go. I would say Google Gemini is leading the AI aside from ChatGPT, and Microsoft should be ashamed because no one wants to use their products. Again, remember when the head of Windows said that they're going to transform Windows 11 into an agentic agentic OS. Guess what? No one asked for it, and no one is interested in using the products too. So, Microsoft's issue, I guess. Anyway, let us know in the comment section down below and what do you think about this. It looks like our time is up for our fellow TVH viewers this morning, and that will be the end of Asphere's Cafe for TVH this morning. So thank you very much for joining us right here, and we will be back again tomorrow where we will be talking about the anime, manga, and of course Japanese pop culture. So come back here, same time, same place, right here on Asphere's Cafe. And if you want to continue seeing us talking about other topics not seen in the telecast of Asphere's Cafe on TVH, head over to our YouTube channel, that is youtube.com/@Asphere's Cafe for the replay of the episode you're watching right now. So this has been Asphere's Cafe. I'm Caro. The cafe is now closed for TVH, and we will see you tomorrow. Goodbye for now. And it is now 7:33 p.m. and you're still with us right here on Asphere's Cafe. We are still live, of course. We only said farewell to our fellow TVH network viewers again. Okay, I only said farewell to our fellow TVH network viewers. So we again, rest assured, we are still live all the way until 8:30 p.m. So we are live on Cool FM as radio, and in our YouTube channel, Asphere's Cafe's YouTube channel, of course. Now, continuing our AI news, China's open source models make up 30% of global AI usage, led by TGON and DeepSeek. China's open source artificial intelligence models accounted for nearly 30% of total global use of the technology, while Chinese language prompts ranked second in token volume behind English, according to a report. So this is coming from Yahoo Finance. This research in open source large language model, or LLM as a term, usage around the world had been fueled by Chinese developed systems, including Alibaba Group Holdings, TGON family of models, D6V3, and Moonshot AI's Teammate K2, according to a recently published report by OpenRouter, a third-party AI model, aggregator, and venture capital firm, and recent Horowitz. Alibaba owns these sort China Morning Post. Excuse me. Proprietary Western models such as OpenAI's GPT 4o and GPT 5 remain dominant with a 70% global share. So, according to an empirical study of 100 trillion tokens by OpenRouter, Chinese open source LLM's global share started from a low base of 1.2% in late 2024 to reach nearly 30% over a few months this year. Tokens are units of data processed by AI models during training and inference, enabling prediction, generation, and reasoning. So far this year, Chinese open source large language models average 30% of weekly token volume as growth accelerated in the second half of 2025 to almost match the 13.7% average recorded by AI models from the rest of the world, the report said. Continuing there, China has emerged as a major force not only through domestic consumption but also by producing globally competitive models. The report offered fresh evidence that China has become a close peer of the United States in AI model development, despite Washington's restrictions on Chinese firms' access to advanced graphics processing units from the likes of NVIDIA and advanced micro devices, which is known as AMD. The rise of Chinese open source AI models reflect not only comparative quality but also rapid iteration and dense release cycles, the report said. It pointed out that the aggressive release schedules of Alibaba Cloud's TGON and DeepSeek had enabled users to rapidly adapt to increase development workloads. With China's open source models gaining recognition for increased efficiency and low-cost adoption, Chinese had become the second most used prompt language globally, accounting for nearly 5% of all requests behind market-leading English, according to the report. That percentage was significantly higher than the Chinese language share on the internet, which stood at about 1.1%, according to various estimates. In terms of global share in large language model tokens, China ranked fourth behind the US, Singapore, and Germany, according to the report. The global demand for open source AI models evolved from a DeepSeek-led monopoly in December 2024 to a fragmented landscape by late 2025, with competition from Alibaba's TGON and Moonshot AI's Kimi, according to the report. It said large language model usage was now widely distributed, with no single model exceeding a 25% share. And there you go. Actually, this was first posted by South China Morning Post, and it was later reposted by Yahoo Finance. So there you go, guys. So this is a very interesting AI analysis that I are seeing here, because especially with the Chinese large language models like this. And honestly, this is pretty interesting so far. So what do you think about this, ladies and gents? Let us know in the comment section down below. And one more before we head to commercial break, and trigger warning, this is gonna be a little bit sensitive if you're listening to this right now or watching this. That's the trigger warning. I'm gonna give you 5 seconds to click away if you're not comfortable. If you're not comfortable with this, I'm giving you 5 seconds. And you have been warned, as we will be reading. And woman has been hospitalized after pluribus ad on smart fridge triggers psychotic episode. Ouch. So this is coming from Dexter Toe. A UK woman was hospitalized after an Apple TV Plus pluribus advert displayed on her Samsung smart fridge led her to believe someone was attempting to communicate with her. The ad, which read, "We're sorry we upset you, Carl," is part of the marketing for the Apple TV Plus series, but its phrasing caused her to think she was experiencing a psychotic episode. The original post came from Reddit user Blueberry4147, who explained that their sister has schizophrenia and has a history of psychotic episodes about once every 2 years. The post states she saw the message on her fridge LED screen, believed it was directed at her, and immediately booked a taxi to A&E. She spent 2 days under monitoring while doctors adjusted her medication. A few days later, the sibling saw a screenshot of the same advert circulating on Facebook. So, the thread drew extensive discussion from users who are trying to determine whether the situation violated eBay advertising rules. One top comment explained that the advert itself is legal unless the user disabled ads and on the fridge and still receive them. However, the commenter noted that the UK Advertising Standards Authority evaluates appropriate placement and an ad resembling a personal message delivered through an appliance could be considered problematic. Others advise disabling these smart features on the fridge or filing a complaint with an Advertising Standards Authority. Several Reddit posts unrelated to the legal advice UK thread shows Samsung smart fridge owners encountering the same pluribus advert. So you can ask, ladies and gents, Samsung has already started adding ads to your smart fridge, and what are we living in a dystopian world, right? Like, oh my fucking god, because we are really living in a world where everything needs to have ads now, huh? Yikes, huh? Oh my god. But other than that, there you have it. So that is insane shit I have talked about, and yeah. What do you think about this, ladies and gents? Let us know in the comments section down below. And it is now 7:41 p.m. and we will have, I don't know if I should take a break or so, but you know what? Let's head over to Reddit before we take a break. Let's see what else we can talk about. Alright, so let's see, what should we talk in? Reddit went down but is mildly interesting on the Reddit population in the country. No way. I mean I use Reddit too, no? I also use Reddit, don't get me wrong, I love using Reddit. And I haven't, is why I don't use Facebook. I always use Reddit as my main social media platform. So yes, I didn't know Reddit was down, but this is the post we're seeing here, and as you can see, the population of what they're using. This is pretty interesting. Majority is based in NCR and some in Angeles, I think. And some in Cebu and Davao. So pretty interesting. Yeah, pretty interesting. Alright, and I don't know, let's see. Okay, well, this is interesting. If you're into Linux, well, libxml2 is now officially unmaintained. So this spells the end of an era if you're still using libxml2. So this is the reason. This project is unmaintained and has no security issues. And let's see, what are these security issues in the first place? Let's see, there it is. Make the XML tracer. The following issues remain: XML doc copy node, XML search NS. Pretty much, I guess that's the no security issues, I guess. So, yep, that is no longer being maintained, and well, I cannot say about this, to be honest, so I will be waiting for the words from a YouTuber I watch every morning, that is Brody Represent. He can explain better than me, so Brody, please cover this. You need to cover this right now, because this is literally important, because again, libxml2 is now unmaintained. So Brody Represent, if you're watching this, cover that, please. Thank you. Alright, we are gonna take a break now. It is now 7:44 p.m. and we will be heading over to the smartphone news that's coming up next. on Asphere's Coffee. We will be right back after the break. Stay along with us. We'll be back.
Ito ang TGON Cool FM, ang inyong himpilan, ang inyong tahanan.
It's so nice to be cool and easy. Asphere's aircon, the aircon with 10-year warranty. 10-year warranty, inverter money saver, great quality. With 10-year warranty, Asphere's aircon, tried, trusted, tested by Asparagus.
Get yours now at asphereappliances.ph online, another quality product from Asphere Appliances.
One time, there's a confrontation about sushi and pizza, but then there was a solution.
Bro, I said let's get sushi.
No way. Pizza beats raw fish every time.
Why not both? Gooey cheese, spicy mayo, seaweed, salmon. Introducing Sushi Baked Pizza.
Whoa.
Creamy, savory, sushi-inspired toppings baked on a perfect crust. Sushi Baked Pizza, 9-inch at 250, 11-inch at 450. Only at Dream Cars Pizza. We make pizza the Dream Cars way.
You paid this time.
No way. You wanted sushi.
Call 141-9191 for deliveries.
Dream Cars Pizza. We make pizza the Dream Cars way. Call 141-9191 for deliveries. Also available, Dream Cars Frozen Pizza in supermarkets near you.
Dream Car Karaoke po, tuwing pagising mo sa umaga, kailangan mo ng kapeng gigisingin ka sa tapang at sarap.
Tikman ang lasa ng bayan sa bagong Kapinoy Coffee.
Tama-tama lang ang tapang at sarap.
Tikman na ang lasa ng bayan sa bagong Kapinoy Coffee. If it's coffee, it's Kapinoy Coffee.
Masarap na coffee. If it's coffee, it's Kapinoy Coffee.
Also available, Kapinoy Coffee 3-in-1 and Pure Creme. Bili na sa inyong mga suking tindahan.
Kapinoy Coffee. If it's coffee, it's Kapinoy Coffee from FES Manufacturing Corporation.
Hi there, I'm Stella, your karaoke assistant. And in the world of consumers out there, there's a perfect choice for you.
Introducing Neo Plus and Neo Max, the super system with over a terabyte full of HD quality songs to the vast variety of genres to choose from. The consumer's choice for the best system for rentals with easy upgrade system. Neo Plus and Neo Max, only the Cinetron Synth Plus. Reimagine karaoke with XDS3.
Stella here. We have exclusive deals when you buy our Neo Plus and Neo Max. We will give a special discounted price up to 50% off for our first 50 customers. Available now at all service centers near you.
New, ang sarap ng onigiri sa Melody Mart. Ang sarap ng onigiri sa Melody Mart. Ang sarap ng onigiri sa Melody Mart. Ang sarap ng onigiri sa Melody Mart.
Subukan niyo na ang Melody Mart Onigiris. Maraming fillings na pwedeng pagpilian. May classics, locals, at premium fillings na suwag magpapasaya ng tiyan niyo.
Overload onigiri sa Melody Mart. Overload onigiri sa Melody Mart.
Biking, meron rin tayong Overload Onigiris na mas pinalaki, mas maraming fillings.
Price starts at 55 pesos. Bumili na ng onigiri sa Melody Mart.
Melody Mart Onigiris. Price starts at 55 pesos. Available in Melody Mart outlets nationwide.
Melody Mart Group brings you the newest and affordable grocery chain in the Philippines. Always Grocery. Always Grocery, opening its first outlet at Bridgetown, Pasig City, near One Media Park on December 10. Basta sa Always.
Ang sakit naman yung katawan ko, bibili ako gamot sa katawan.
Ang resetaang sa gamot sa The Kyle Montaño Generics para raise 8 ng gamot sa katawan, basta gamot sa generics at raise 8 sa The Kyle Montaño Generics. If symptoms persist, consult your doctor.
Bagong Aim Sardines para iluluto sa sardines. Para kumain na. Kuya kalimutan niyo po para sa sardinas. Sa KM Sardines, 24 pesos lang.
KM. 3, 2, 1, combo cookie sandwich.
Kapag nagkasugat, huwag nang mag-alinlangan. Pahiran agad ng Durban, ang first line of defense laban sa impeksyon. Pwede din ito sa mamaso o impetigo, folliculitis, pigsa at sugat na bago lamang. Mabibili pa ng walang reseta.
Mupirocin is the generic name of Durban. If symptoms persist, consult your doctor.
Thirsty ka, wag mo inumin ang unfiltered water na dinala mo.
Ayon sa research, 5 out of 10 Pinoy nananarasan ng pagkasakit dahil sa water na hindi pa pinafilter. That's why I recommend or spend mineral water. Gawa ito sa sariwang tubig mula sa bundok. Distilled, fresh, approved by Filipinos.
Fresh. Masarap ito.
Hindi lang pang hiking, pati rin para sa sports, chosen by sport enthusiasts.
Sarap. I'm Juvelin Johnson-Smith. I recommend O-Spend Mineral Water.
O-Spend Mineral Water in every thirst. Bumili na sa mga inyong suki-tindahan. From O-Spend, everything you see is cheap.
Pati mga germs gumagamit ang sabon, pati brand X pa rin, ibalik ang brand soap mo. Ito ang gagamitin ng FOFBTN Soap Pure White, para tanggalin ang germ protection ng sabon, in as fast of 2 minutes. Tanggal ang germs, walang dumi. Ito ang gagamitin ng FOFBTN Soap, tanggalin ang germ protection, walang dumi.
Christmas light of family, sama-sama. Sa pangdagdag Noche Buena, Pasko na ang macaroni salad, sa Ladies Choice Real Mayonnaise, apple, at mango. Para ilagay sa mayonnaise, haluin natin, para kainan na, magpasko sa mayonnaise, sa Ladies Choice Real Mayonnaise.
Ang mga loan sa NPL Flex, buti sa GSIL Loan para puntahan sa loan ng card. Magbabayad sa bahay ng pera nyo para bumili ng pagkain, mga ulam, magbayad na sa bahay. Ngayon, Setyembre 9 hanggang Nobyembre 1, tawagan sa 0-6-66-80-36-356 para sa GSIL Loan para gamit ang pumunta sa Pilipinas sa Luzon, Visayas at Mindanao mula sa website ng www.gsil.com.ph/loan.
Bumili na ito. Papilito agad ng ice cream. Kahit sa anak pang less of ice cream. Kanta mo. Ang less than ice cream, pati ice cream. At the precious mga ice na kayo. Ang less than ice cream, na pabumili ang ice cream. Na mga less than ice cream, na pabumili na ice cream.
Buti hindi pa tayo makyat dun.
Ang lindol. Sino ang earthquake nyo? Bawal mag-earthquake at walang gana. Mag-digi-digi syrup, puro pang pagana at lindol. Para mawala ang lindol, mag-digi-digi syrup. Tulong pang pagana at walang lindol.
No approved therapeutic claim.
Magpaparamdam na ang ito na lang mag-max mentol. Candy frutasa, candy orange, cherry at blueberry flavors. Magpaparamdam mga sigarilyo at mga trabaho. Iyong mga walang pagod. Mag-max mentol. Sa paramdam.
Earl John Pure Water na toxic na sa OMS. Pag Earl John Pure Water, para ang tangali ng toxic kung wag mo kakainin sa kanton. Sa Earl John Pure Water na 8 pesos lang. TGF Malunggay Capsule, para iinuman ko ng TGF Malunggay Capsule ko tapos inumin nyo ng capsule at water. Bumili ng drugstores nationwide, TGF Malunggay Capsule na, available na sa PBC drugstores, and the Kyle Montana Generics, mabibili sa mga botika. Mahalagang paalala, ang TGF Malunggay Capsule ay hindi gamot at hindi dapat gamitin panggamot sa mga uri ng sakit. Sali na sa TGF Products Win Promo, ilagay ng produkto ng TGF Toothpaste, TGF Soap, at TGF Shampoo. Ilagay ng product ng toothpaste, soap at shampoo, ilagay sa papel ng isulat ng TGF Products Win Promo, ihulog sa drop boxes nationwide. Sali na sa TGF Products Win Promo. Promo runs May 3, 2025 to February 16, 2026 for DTI Fair Trade Permit number 117,179 Series of 2025.
Ito na! Ang masaya ito, pagkatapos ng masira sa karaoke, ibang kanta sa TGF Karaoke, para kantahan na! Para sa videoke, para sa CD sa amplifier, para gamit ang remote sa amplifier, para sa videoke at kantahan na sa TGF Karaoke. Huwag ikalimutan sa videoke! Sali na sa TGF Brewery Win Collect Promo 2025. Bumili na ang sponsors. Isulat ng papel ng panggalan, address at contact number ihulog sa drop boxes sa mga grocery stores nationwide. Binili na ang collect iyong botelya. Hatid sa inyo ng TGF Beer, TGF Pale Pilsen, TGF Hard Seltzer, TGF Pure Water, at TGF Flavored Beer. Iba ang winner na! Sali na sa TGF Brewery Win Collect Promo. Promo runs to September 1st to December 31st, 2025. Per DTI Fair Trade. Permit number FTEB 659-769 Series of 2025.
Ang batang dugo, bakit nawalang ng iron? Ang Incremin, ang iron supplement. Nakakatulong sa mga batang dugo sa amenia, lalo sa mga batang dugo. Masiglang ng dugo, Incremin, batang dugo, malusog mararating.
Mama, daming ipis dito.
Hala, ang dami ipis. Bumili ka na ng Paygon, anak.
Opo, sige po, bumili ako ng Paygon, Mama.
TGON, para patay ng ipis sa bahay. Huwag pupunta ng ipis that kills 100% of cockroaches. TGON, kills bugs 10, protects your family. Mula sa NC Johnson Philippines, of Quality Brand Company.
New Fontaine Shampoo, tanggal ang buhok. Para mawala ang dumi ng buhok, ganda ng bango. New Fontaine Shampoo, tanggal ang dumi. 60 pesos lang. Available of Fontaine Conditioner.
PNC. Ang dumi ng damit. Bakit malinis sa damit? Sa Ponox 3 sa 1. Para tatanggalin ng dumi ng damit. Mabango na. Based on technical. Daming lamang. Para walang malinis ng damit. Sa Ponox 3 sa 1. Daming lamang. Ponox 3 sa 1 daming lamang. Based on polyester. Adam Orelar, para magkopiko blanca, masarap ang kape. Magkopiko blanca para ilagay ng creamer ng coffee kaya sasarapin na sarap, mas cream sarap. Magkopiko blanca, creamy na sa kape ng blanca.
New Angel Cologne Rose. Cologne Rose. Fresh perfume cologne. Mabango ang rose. New Angel Cologne now available.
Kapag inuman ng gin, mag-TGF ginuman. Kung lagyan ng gin, pag inuman na sa bahay. Mga bakasyon, TGF ginuman. Tunay sa buhay, mas pag inuman sa bahay at bakasyon. Drink responsibly.
Ang mga reseta, mga gamot na mabibili na sa The Generics Pharmacy, Mabisa Gamot, mga maintenance sa gamot, bumili na ng gamot, basta Generics, The Generics Pharmacy.
Ito ang TGON Cool FM, ang inyong himpilan, ang inyong tahanan.
Asphere Radio.
Welcome back to the cafe. It is now 1 minute before 8 o'clock in the evening, and well, look who is in the stage tonight. Gio, good evening. Welcome to Asphere's Cafe. Gio. Let me check my Discord real quick.
For some dumb reason, the real Discord client in my phone won't detect my voice. But if I use a custom client, it just works.
That's pretty weird.
Anyways, what is today? Is it a tech day? What
It is a
episode
tech
of
day.
Asphere?
It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday, so it's a tech day.
You mean? Oh yeah, you're right. It's a Tuesday. Never mind. I thought it was a Wednesday. My bad. We got a lot of news actually because oh my god, how long are we going to stay in this show? 8:30.
Hmm. Well, until
I'm gonna, I'm
8:30 for
gonna,
Asphere's Cafe. Until
I'm
8:30.
gonna share my screen because I have a lot of. You see this? I have a bunch of articles in my feed. So I'm gonna refresh this to be on the latest. So let's go with this. Have you covered this already? YouTube TV confirms restricted problem that prevents
Oh,
playback
not
recording.
yet. Not yet. Not yet.
Yeah, so this is in Pacific time. I think this is PT. Is that the meaning of it? So, an issue affecting YouTube TV subscribers is leaving recorded content inaccessible, but YouTube TV has confirmed that it is aware of the problem and is working to fix it.
All right. So let's start off with wait before you leave or do anything else. Do you have anything else to say before I continue? No. Okay. All right. So let's head over now for some smartphone news right here on Asphere's Cafe, part of the Tech Cafe, of course. So Google announces an extended repair program for Pixel 9 Pro and Pro XL display issues, and there's a lot of smartphone topics to cover right here on the show. So let's get my screen share up.
Finally, Discord was being a hit.
Oh.
So I'll go back to there. So YouTube TV confirms that some recorded content is unavailable. For the past few hours, YouTube TV users have noticed that the app is unable to play content from the recorded library. This does happen across mobile apps and the TV and the website, and says that the content provider, i.e., NBC, CBS, ESPN, ABC, has restricted access to the content. This issue doesn't appear to affect all subscribers, but is happening to a lot of people. So this is what Google says. Hi YouTube TV users. We know that some of you are running into issues accessing your recorded programs, and our teams are working on it. So here it is. What's your opinion on this, Tyro?
Well, that's not good. Or I should say, yeah, they have to get it sorted as soon as possible. Okay, so now let's move on to smartphone news now for real this time, and I can't get the screen share because your screen share is still on. So, oh wait, Geo? Geo? Okay.
Okay, Next article today.
Oh, Geo's
This one, 6 days ago.
Yeah. Oh wait, this is Android 16 quality preview.
Yay! Anyways, you probably covered it. So let me do another one. This one, the 95 Google Waymo app simplified. So this one is the app that is hailing autonomous vehicles in LA, Phoenix, San Francisco, and other cities. It's getting a bit simpler today. This is the app. This is the old And this is the new. So what do you think about the look? What do you think about the look?
The look looks alright, pretty much. I can say the look looks alright. The liquid glass for iOS. For iOS.
Yep. So here it is. Anyways, next one. Final headline before I go back to cooking stuff. This one, 12 hours ago. Google starts repair program for Pixel 9 Pro displays, extends fault warranty. They gave because they have a lot of issues. Whoa.
Uh-oh. Well,
in a support page, Google details that the Pixel 9 Pro and the XL are both eligible for an extended repair program that covers certain display issues, namely a vertical line issue that runs from the top of the device to the bottom, or display flicker. So the original repair program covers devices for 3 years, and also it also has one for the Pixel 9 Pro Fold. Yikes! What do you think, Cairo? Yikes!
yeah, yikes, very yikes for Google, to be fair. And what I want to hear you from viewers, let us know in the comment section about this, because do you have Pixel 9 Pro? Because you're one problem, you might be eligible for that. So yeah, big yikes.
And I think that's it for now. I need to cook.
Right, thank you, Geometric Tomato. And now let's head over to smartphone news. Let's get my screen share up. And what do we have here? Yup, Google and Apple are collaborating on making switching between their ecosystems easier. Heard that right? It's happening. So this is coming from GSM Arena for developers at the moment, but it was first found in the latest Android Canary build, which went live today. So again, it is intended for developers, and it will take a while until the improved switching functionality arrives in an Android beta. Not to mention a stable version, but the work is now being done, so it's on the way. For its part, Apple will incorporate the feature in a future iOS 26 release. So we should apparently expect more data types than ever to be transferable from Android to iOS and vice versa. More functionality will be added too. So far, to move from iOS to Android, you use the Android Switch app, while to go from Android to iOS, you got the Move to iOS app. But this new functionality that will be baked into both operating systems will make things much smoother. So hopefully it won't take that long to launch, but this is going to be awesome if you use both iOS and Android device. This is going to be cool. So it's going to take a while, but the wait will be worth it. So, and there will be a time when you can finally do stuff on Android being synchronized with iOS. So this is happening, ladies and gents. So what do you think about this? Let us know in the comment section down below that. Next we have is the Xiaomi 17, which is now tipped to launch next month. That is the month of January of 2026. So it was unveiled in China in September, and now the tipster has hinted at its expected launch timeline. According to the tipster, the Xiaomi 17 may see a global debut in January 2026. The phone is also set to arrive in India around the same time. Meanwhile, a Xiaomi phone with the model number 25003PN0EC has been spotted on Geekbench. It is expected to be the global Xiaomi 17 variant. The phone is listed on the benchmarking website with Android 16 12 gives the brand. It appears to be powered by the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 SoC or system on chip. The phone received a single core score of 3,176 points and a multi-score score of 10,010 points. The Xiaomi 17's global variant is expected to offer the same specs as the Chinese option. It comes with a 6.3-inch LTPO AMOLED display with 120Hz refresh rate, a triple 50-megapixel rear camera setup, 50-megapixel front camera. That's the new one. Both will have 50-megapixel cameras, and a 7,000 milliamp battery with 100 watts wired and 50-watt wireless charger. So this is pretty cool to say the least, and honestly, I don't remember if I talked about this before, but the design of this one looks very nice, to be honest with you. But yeah, we now know the details that Xiaomi 17 will be coming globally sometime next month. That will be next year. So we'll wait and we'll be waiting and see how long will it take for Xiaomi to release, aside from China, which was already not too long ago. Now, what do you think about this news? Will you be looking forward to get this phone when it comes out? Let us know in the comment section down below. Now, we have more details about OnePlus Pad Go-To. And yes, we did talk about it last 2 weeks, I think. And here we are. So OnePlus has revealed more specs of its upcoming Pad Go-To tablet, which will be unveiled alongside the OnePlus 15R and the Watch Lite on December 17. The OnePlus Pad Go-To will offer a 12.1-inch display with up to 900 nits in high brightness mode, 7 out of 5 aspect ratio, 88.5% screen-to-body ratio, and a resolution of 28,980 pixels. The screen will also support Dolby Vision. So you can see the images right there, how the Pad Go-To looks like. The design looks pretty cool. And we have more here. It will pack a 10,050 milliamp battery with support for 33-watt fast charging and 6.5 watt wireless. Sorry, not wireless. My bad. 6.5 watts reverse charging. There we go. The 8 gigabytes of RAM or 256. Sorry, the 8 gigabytes and 256 gigabytes of RAM and storage variant in the shadow black color option will offer 5G connectivity. For the first time, the Pad Go series will support a stylus, with OnePlus introducing the Pad Go 2 Stylo, featuring 4,096 pressure points. The tablet will be powered by the MediaTek Dimensity 73000 Ultra SoC. The tablet will also offer several AI features such as AI Writer, AI Translation, AI Summary, and AI Recorder. In India, the OnePlus Pad Go 2 will be available for purchase online starting December 18. So there you go. Now we know the details, now we know the specs, what to expect for OnePlus Pad Go 2, and this is pretty good to be honest. And knowing this is a mid-range tablet, but the specs wise look good on paper. But anyway, what do you think about this upcoming tablet from OnePlus? Let us know in the comment section down below. Next, we have we have Oppo A6L that was launched in China with familiar looks and specs. So Oppo launched a new mid-range and brings a familiar set of looks and specs to a few other models from the brand. The Oppo A6L is a rebrand of the Oppo A6 Max, which launched back in August in China. As such, it brings the same core specs, including a massive 7,000 milliamp SiC battery, a 6.8-inch AMOLED which is Full HD Plus display with 120 Hz refresh rate, and Qualcomm's Snapdragon 7 Gen 3, along with 50 megapixel main camera. Like the A6 Max, Oppo A6L is IP68 or IP69 water and dust resistant and boots Android 15 with Color OS 15 on top. The only difference they can spot is that the A6L is currently offered in a single trim with 12 GB of RAM and 2 256 gigabytes of storage for a low price. Insane. And converting from Chinese yen, that is 1,799. It translates to 255 US dollars for that cheap of the configuration. That is insane. So yes, it is currently from China and it will be available from online retailers. I'm not gonna lie though, because you're getting 12 gigabytes of RAM and 256 gigabytes of storage for the price of $255. It's pretty a bargain, to be fair, because this is a mid-range and you're getting a good RAM configuration, a good storage. This is insane. I'm being real here. It's insane. So if you have the same thoughts as me, let's know in the comment section down below, because again, these specs for Oppo A6L looks very promising, because again, it has 12 gigabytes of RAM and 256 gigabytes of storage. But keep that in mind. It may change because I think this is the highest you can go up to that. So there you go. And now last one before we head over to Reddit again, and this time we have is the Moto G Stylus 2026. And it has been leaked. So the Moto G Stylus 2026 originally leaked back in November, but now it turns out that was wrong, and the phone was shown was instead the Moto G Power. Well, now we have the stylus. So the phone looks like every other recent Motorola phone, which is not too surprising to be honest. It seems to have a fake letter. Of course. They will have to pretend that it's a letter, and you know to tell and spot if it's a real or fake letter by just touching the back of the phone. But anyway, and they have two colors, although it's unknown if these will be the only ones on offer once it launches. Unfortunately, no specs for the Moto G Stylus 2026 have been leaked yet. So we will definitely be talking more about this in the upcoming episodes of the Coffee. So you might want to stay tuned for that. So in other Motorola related news, the X70 Ultra, which was shown in a leak image a few days ago, is also set to support a stylus. It's not clear if a stylus will be bundled with the device or offered separately. However, if it is bundled, it will be an interesting move on Motorola's part, directly trying to compete with Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra with its stylus. So what do you think about this leak? So this is the only image leak we are seeing here, and this is the back of the phone, right here. Yeah, it does have stylus, but other than that, it looks pretty. The back of the phone looks pretty average, but pretty much. That's Moto G Stylus 2026, ladies and gents. That is the details we have for now, but other than that, this is pretty cool. So what do you think about this? Let us know in the comment section down below. And well, that is all for the smartphone news on Asphere's Coffee today, and we will have more next Monday, so stay tuned for that. And while we're not done with technology news, of course, because we will be back once again, we'll be back again every Mondays and Tuesdays, so of course you're not going to be missing out. Unless breaking tech news happens, we will have an extra segment, whether it's on anime or gaming cafe or Friday episode, we will have an extra segment where we will cover a breaking tech news, if it ever happens. So look forward to that. And I have to blow my nose for a bit, so if you can give me a moment or two, I'll be back for a bit. And I'm back though. Hopefully I feel better. Anyway, let's have a look at what's going on in my Reddit feed right now. Since I have nothing else to cover now, so this is going to be the last 10 minutes of the show. Wait, is this true? You can no longer upgrade the video speed unless you are a premium user? I highly doubt this is a glitch. This is a glitch, ladies and gents. This is a glitch. I'm saying this. This is a glitch. This is a glitch. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that it's a glitch. Oh, more people are having problems with Converge now, huh? What is it with Converge? And you can see this is what Pen in Los Zero. Hello, been working from home. COD, I don't know what that means, but I think this is what he's trying to say. I don't know. But anyway, 5 years now, and since this past month, not issue na ako connecting to VPN, or he's having issues connecting to VPN using Converge Wi-Fi. Is there any issue with Converge? If I'm using data, it connects to VPN. Even my coworkers with the same provider experienced it. Any thoughts? Oh boy! Good thing I'm not using Converge, huh? Knowing that Converge in its current state has been going bad lately, along with this trash customer service, which, yeah, it's bad. It's bad. If this is starting to affect Converge users not being able to connect to the VPN, I can already sense that something behind the scenes is going on at Converge. So, yikes, not good for Converge. Oh. Why do I have outstanding balance? Okay, I see. Oh, alright. Yeah, I have the same thing. I have interest around 300 pesos here. So, yeah, if I don't pay my credit card in time, that's why. Your modem signal strength is awesome. I think this is inaccurate. I don't know, but your usage may vary. We're gonna talk about modules tomorrow. Where's Samsung Auto? What do you mean? This is Samsung Auto. I don't understand what you're talking about. Oh wait. It's subscription to China? Yeah, nah, I don't know, man. Windows is a joke. Oh, hey! Ryzen OS. I see Ryzen OS. Oh, base user. Yeah, they have a co-pilot out there. Oh my god. Is it possible to rotate the Kindle screen in this position? I don't think so. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. That's a good question. I don't think so. I don't think you can do that. Yeah, let me verify with the comments in section of Reddit. Just to confirm. No, it isn't. Because that would mean I was not having to give quality of updates to the Kindle software, and that's a big no-no. Oh yeah, I knew it. That's the answer. That's the answer I'm looking for. Now Chrome has vertical. Oh, finally they're catching up. Huh? Oh, Brave has vertical tabs. Microsoft Edge has vertical tabs. And now Google Chrome is jumping in the bandwagon. Ah, nice one. But I will not be using a process still because you're getting rid of ad blockers. I'm not going to use it anyway. No, good one, but I'm not going to use it. Is the system for reporting cheater stuff? I think we should save this for tomorrow. Let me just see this. Got my account locked with. Yeah, that happened to me. Oh my god, that happened to me. I swear to God, that happened to me. I mean, for whatever reason, Maya does not like accepting sessions that are suspicious. And at one time, I was paranoid that I had to reinstall Maya by installing or even downgrading to the older version of Maya, and that workaround worked. So yeah, I got the same issue in the past. Ouch. But yeah. So pretty much I guess Maya is really strict when it comes to its safeguards like this. So yeah, that happened to me before while I was using Windspread VPN and when I was in the convenience store trying to access Maya to pay, and out of nowhere they gave me an error says for security reasons we are unable to proceed with the transaction. Yeah, that happened to me. That really happened to me. So yeah. Is it an official copy or just a fake one? I will see the pictures. To my suspicion, I think 50-50 chance it could be real or fake. Let's just take a look at the comments. It's probably fake. Let's verify in person. You can check if a device is certified by Google by going into Play Store. The first one is way faker. Is it? This is the second one I'm seeing here. And this is the first one. I am confused. I cannot tell the difference. But yeah, pretty interesting. And now let's have a look at the comments in r/Enter TV. Lol, is this a joke? That's a TV glass. And the fake won't have an official Google TV certification, so no Netflix, no Google Assistant, or Chrome Google Cast, and an unstable one. I agree. It is if you get a fake one, there's a good chance your device will not be Netflix certified and you cannot watch it there. So good luck with that. And I think my time is up now. Well, this is the last one. Ooh, Jan, which is an open source ChatGPT replacement, has now supports +8. The big W for that. Alright, I think my time is up, so we're gonna end it here now. So, yep. It is now 1 minute past, well, 1 minute before 8:30, and now we will end here with a brewing question. Do you think Microsoft should not double down on Copilot marketing? That is the brewing question for tonight. So there you go, ladies and gents. That is it for Asphere's Coffee tonight, or whatever you are. Good day, I guess. So yeah, that will be the end of Asphere's Cafe. Thank you very much for joining us, and we will be back again tomorrow, same time, same place, right here on Cool FM and AS Radio. Now, up next on Cool FM, DZEX and AS Radio, La Noche del Martes. And later at 9:30 p.m. on AS Radio, it will be Money Talks, which is at 9:30 p.m. on AS Radio. This has been Asphere's Cafe. I'm Carl. The cafe is now closed, and we will see you tomorrow. And we will now hand over to La Noche del Martes on Cool FM, DCEX, and AS Radio. Good night. Goodbye for now.
Asphere's Cafe has served its last coffee for the night.